My mom dropped to the floor, dragging her body through the hallway, her heart racing, unsure if this was another safety drill or the real deal. Later, she heard bombs again and prepared for another night of terror in the stairway. Her entire childhood was robbed of its innocence. A childhood filled with fear, war, and the sudden disappearance of her beloved younger brother Nazih, never to be seen again. During the Lebanese Civil War, my mom, a Muslim, was forbidden to see her best friend Aseel, a Christian, stuck on the other side of the city. One night, desperate to find her brother, my mom snuck out to see Aseel. They embraced each other with tears streaming down their cheek. Aseel held my mom's hands, squeezing them fearlessly, and said, "No war can ever get between our friendship and our love for one another." That night, two frightened little girls made a sacred pact. They promised to name their firstborn daughter after the other in the spirit of unity. On July 16, 1989, my mom pushed me into the world, naming me Aseel. Later, Aseel would call her daughter Melissa, after my mom, Maisa. With my name, I carry a mission that my mom unknowingly handed me, to be a change maker, a courageous and loving soul that's destined to unite and heal others. But we are born knowing who we are. We live trying to remember it. At the age of 10, I connected with my mission for the first time. I went to gather to get some toys to play outside when I heard bombs that shook our entire home. "Adeel!" I screamed, searching for my sister. My mom quickly gathered us in my brother's room. We were shaking, crying, scared. But the very next day, I had a surge of unexplainable hope. I found a pen and paper. I wrote my name in the middle, Aseel, with some flowers and butterflies around it. And then I wrote, "The changer of the world." It was my first business card. Then I gathered my toys at the back of the room and gave my first speech that day on all that I hope to do to bring peace back to our hearts. I grew up witnessing the power of speeches. They started and ended wars. October 26, 2022, I became a mother to a beautiful Palestinian boy. Knowing the weight of my name, I chose his thoughtfully. Aiden, meaning prosperity. Later, I was told Aiden is pronounced Idan in Hebrew, representing a new era. A full circle moment where I passed on the prayer of unity to my son without even realizing it. But the recent events in the Middle East have paralyzed me. I haven't been able to figure out what to say in the face of such deep injustice, collective pain, and suffering. All I know is that I want my son to grow up watching his mother speak, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. There are times in life we certainly need to reinvent ourselves. But tonight, I'm here to reclaim who I'm born to be. A changer, a healer, and a speaker. Because claiming yourself is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong process. We are born knowing who we are. We live trying to remember it. They asked me if I think I can speak. I nodded with excitement. Yes, I can. No, you shouldn't. Go home where you belong. A woman like you is nothing but weak. I vowed to myself to prove them wrong, despite that slap on the cheek, because I realized this journey isn't about me. I still have a long way to go before my peak, but we could be one word away from world peace. It could be today, tomorrow, or next week. Your words are for you to own, not lease. Look within you for the love that you seek. The only person you become is the person you decide to be. I'm ready to do this, despite the critique, because my name is Aseel, and I was born to speak.